Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is the second lecture of week 7, and we are discussing the derivatives by using the definition method, how to find out the derivative of the function. So the method is very much simple, as I discussed in previous class, that you will take the steps according to the formula of the function. Here I will solve one or two examples, and you should try to understand the steps, that how we can taking the steps and how we can find out the derivative of the function. Suppose this is a given function f of x equal to x square plus 3. So by using this function we can find out the derivative of this function, because it is given differentiate with respect to x of the following functions. So differentiate with respect بلحاظ x معلوم میکنم مشتق function معلوم میشه چی رقم میشه. So by using the definition method we will try to find out the derivative of this function. F of x is given. So if you write the formula says f dash of x equal to, means derivative of the function. F of x function, f dash of x derivative of the function is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x and divided by h. Now for this formula we need to find out f of x plus h, because f of x is given. So only make some changes. Instead of x, put x plus h. So here also we will replace by x plus h whole square and plus 3. Now if you see, if we replace this x by x plus h, so here we have a formula. Here we have a form of complete square, a plus b whole square, which is equal to x square plus 2ab xh and plus b square, means h square, and plus 3 will remain unchanged. This is the value of what? F of x plus h. Now replace these both values, this one and this one, in the given functions to differentiate the function. So f dash of x, it will become limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h, we have this value x square plus 2xh plus h square plus 3 and minus f of x. So when you are putting the value of f of x, and if it's have more than one term, then you have to put the bracket, because you have to multiply the negative sign inside the bracket. This point is very much necessary to understand. So here you will put the value of f of x, which is x square plus 3 and divided by h. Now second step, limit h tends to 0. Simplify if there is a chance. We have a chance, x square plus 2xh plus h square plus 3 minus multiplied by plus or minus x square, minus multiplied by plus or minus 3 and divided by h. Now limit h tends to 0, we have another you can say form like this. So we will search out for simplification. X square cancel with x square, plus 3 cancel with minus 3. What will remain? 2xh plus h square divided by h. Now what is common in the numerator? Limit h tends to 0. What is common? H. So take h common. What will remain? 2x plus h. This is h square. So when we take h as a common element, so square will become h power 1, and from here h will be common, so what will remain? 2x and divided by h. So h cancel with h. Now limit h tends to 0, 2x plus h. Apply the limit now. If we apply the limit, so instead of h we will put 0. So it will become 2x plus 0, or only 2x, and this will be the derivative of the function. So by using the definition method you can easily get the derivative of the function, and by this method you can solve many questions related to this particular method. If you see if you see that how we can calculate the the limit of the function, so it depends on the given function. Let me solve another example. For example, if we have a question like f of x equal to 3x squared plus 6x minus 7, like this. So what we need to do, first we will write the form of the derivatives. The form of the derivative is f dash of x, limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. You have to arrange it. F of x, we have f of x which is given. But f of x plus h, for that purpose you need to make some changes in the given function. F of x plus h is equal to 3 into x plus h whole square plus 6 into x plus h and minus 7. Now if you see, so here 3 into, directly we cannot do multiplication of 3 inside the bracket, but first we will remove the bracket. Apply the formula a plus b कुल मुरब्बा बराबर इसी as a मुरब्बा मुस्बत 2ab मुस्बत b मुरब्बा. So here we have x square plus 2xh and plus h square and plus multiply 6 inside the bracket. 6 multiplied by x, 6x, and 6 multiplied by h, 6h and minus 7. Again, now we can do multiplication of 3 inside the bracket. 3 multiplied by x square, 3x square, plus 3 2s are 6xh, plus 3h square, and plus 6x plus 6h minus 7. Divided by, no, there is nothing in the division. But you will search out that if there is an addition or subtraction, so do. If not, if the terms are different, then just only put in the formula. Limit h tends to 0. Here, and instead of f of x plus h, you will put this value. So we can get 3x square plus 6xh plus 3h square plus 6x plus 6h minus 7 and minus, here you will put the value of f of x, which is 3x square plus 6x minus 7, or you can put these values like this also, because there isn't enough space. So f dash of x equal to, here we will put the value, limit h tends to 0. Instead f of x plus h, we will put 3x square plus 6xh plus 3h square plus 6x plus 6h and minus 7 minus 3x square, the value of f of x, plus 6x and minus 7 divided by h. Now 3x square plus 6xh plus 3h square plus 6x plus 6h minus 7 minus multiplied by plus, so minus 3x square minus multiplied by plus minus 6x minus into minus plus 7 and divided by h. Now do cancellation. How? Look at plus 3x square minus 3x square plus 7 minus 7 cancel, and what is remaining? Plus 6x minus 6x. What will remain? Only 6xh plus 3h square and plus 6h and divided by h. Now take h common. What will remain? 6x plus 3 into h and plus 6 divided by h. So h cancel with h. Now apply the limit. So limit h tends to 0. 6x plus 3h plus 6. Here if we apply the limit, So 6x will remain unchanged, plus 3 into 0 and plus 6. Now 6x, this will become 0, no need to write, yeah, plus 0 plus 6, or 6x plus 6 will be the derivative of the function. So by this way you can differentiate the function by using the definition method and this formula. In the next video we will discuss the different rules of derivative. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.